I want to welcome all of our guests, and especially to my wonderful family and friends. Also, special thanks to our sponsors and vendors who donated the wonderful items we have in the silent auction, which is in the front, and the bag auction to the side. They're listed in the program, and we're very appreciative of their support. I also want to thank my mentor and friend, Walter Dunbar. Without his counsel and support, my career would have been very different. Thank you, Walter. And I also want to wish a very happy birthday to a wonderful friend, Vivian Manzione. Happy birthday, Viv. My name is Nancy Settarelli, and I'm proud to serve as the president of the CES Foundation. I served as executive director of C.E.S. for 5.5 years and started the foundation upon my retirement. We started the foundation with the mission of enhancing learning opportunities for students in CES schools and programs by awarding mini-grants to educational personnel. The mini-grants range from $250 to $1,000 now. We started with $750, and that's an increase of $250 from the year before. These grants allow educators to provide experiences not funded by the regular budget. After a few years, we expanded to giving program grants to schools and programs from CES, especially the program administrators. After a few years, we saw how wonderful this was going, and the program grants typically range from $1,000 to $10,000 and provide our program leaders with the seed money to experiment with new programming or to introduce newer technologies to their students. This year, we expanded again and added another set of grants to the CES Professional Development Division to provide several free professional development programs for teachers in our CES member districts. And that's the first time that's happened, so we hope to expand more upon that next year. The foundation recognizes that during this time of limited budgets, professional development funding frequently is targeted for cuts, so our support is even more necessary. Over the past 12 years, the Foundation Board has been so impressed with the creativity and innovative projects that have been funded. Our hope is that if the projects are successful, they will then become a part of the regular operating budget. To date, for all 3 programs, we've awarded over $190,000 since inception. This evening, we have 3 of the mini-grant recipients from the last round awarded in December. I would like to have them join me at the podium to share their projects with you. Donna Tomasco and Doug Russell from the Transition Learning component of Special Ed. This is Doug's first grant and Donna's second. The total for mini-grants for all of Special Ed is just shy of $30,000. So Donna and Doug.
You need this?
My work husband.
Yeah.
Good evening, Donna Tabasco.
And Doug Russell.
Doug Russell from the Transition Learning component. We are happy to be here, and we are wearing our grant. If you look closely, the grant bowler looks like Doug, who designed, he actually designed the t-shirt, and another teacher, Jen Mastriani's husband, put it together.
Yeah, he's an art teacher in Fairfield.
Fairfield.
And so he helped us because I came up with the design. We were going to do a contest, and we decided not to. So I just did it. And but we kept coming up with something, and we wanted something for our guys and girls, and just kind of came to our minds. So.
The name of our grant is Rolling Forward and Striking for Success, and you can tell we are bowlers.
Yes.
So our students, our special needs students, we go bowling every week in Woodbridge, and we decided that we'd like to be a team. So we thought it was important that to have team t-shirts would be awesome as part of our students becoming a team. We also got funding for a bowling ramp for our students who have fine motor difficulties and coordination. So the bowling ramp has come in very handy. I grab it and I throw it in the van every week and get some muscle.
The bowling alley supplies others, but this way we have our own. So.
And we also, as part of the grant, won funds for trophies. We are having our bowling awards May 16th at school, and each student receives a trophy for their accomplishments.
Yeah, and we put together, every teacher has put together pictures, videos, so we're going to have a slideshow and, presentation for all the students, because that's always pretty exciting because we're not all at bowling at the same time, because each of us have a different day during the week. So this gives an opportunity for all of us to see, and for all the students get an opportunity to see each other bowl, during the year and things.
So I want to thank Dr. Settarelli and the foundation for choosing us, and we thank you, and we invite you to our bowling awards. I will send you an invitation.
A little something from us
Thank you.
to show our appreciation. Gretchen DiStefano from 6 to 6. Gretchen now serves as a technology integration specialist and has either been the lead applicant or assisted in the development of 11 grants for the 6 to 6 Interdistrict Magnet School, which serves students from preschool through grade 8, bringing close to $7,000 to her school, and the mini grants to 6 to 6 have exceeded $31,000. Gretchen?
Thank you all. I have received several grants, as Dr. Settarelli has said, but this year the grant that we received is to help fund a kind of makerspace in our library. I co-teach with our school library media specialist, and in coordination with our science integration specialist, we had obtained a curriculum called Dream Design Do. So we're piloting it this year with our 6th grade students. We hope to roll it out to 7th and 8th grade, as well as younger grades as well. And the students will, in 6th grade, look around our school, come up with ideas and things that they think need fixing, maybe some inventions that they could do to make things different and better or more useful, or even just procedures and different things that can happen in our school. So the funding goes towards supplies for those students to create those things and implement into our school that will become part of our whole school system, and what people will work with and use daily. So we thank you very much, and they're really enjoying it so far. And they're very creative and coming up with some really great ideas of things to fix and change and have things working in our school. So thank you.
As you can tell, we're very proud of these educators and the other 17 who received grants this year. A successful organization keeps on growing. Your attendance here this evening supports our efforts, and we are truly grateful. There are a number of people to thank this evening, and this is quite an experience to pull together. It's almost like a wedding. When you think about it, people coming in, people going out, this one's sick, that one's coming extra. I mean, it's really amazing. We didn't have any children, but I'm kind of happy that we kind of passed off on the wedding issue. Our good friends are having their daughter get married over Labor Day, so I know they're experiencing that same amount of angst right now. One of the people who's most important to this organization is our executive director of CES. Dr. Charles Chip Dumais started his service at CES this past July, replacing Dr. Evan Pickoff, who I understand just got married this week. Chip has supported our work by providing us with support personnel without whom we could never be able to carry out our work. A meeting place at the Administration Center for our board meetings, assisting with the publicity for the foundation. This allows us to operate as a truly volunteer organization with minimal overhead, so our resources can be channeled where they belong and do the most good in the classroom. I'd like to call up Dr. Dumais Chips to say a few words and thank him for his support.
As Nancy said, supplying a place and some help is what we do. She does all of the hard work. I think, the person who might argue with that might be Barb. Barb is one of our greatest resources and does a tremendous amount of hard work to make sure this happens. We're thrilled at the opportunity that this gives teachers, and as Nancy said, extending it to our CES member districts this year has been a huge change that has really modified how people look at the grants, and we are glad to be able to provide professional development beyond our organization to that of the 17 communities that we serve at CES. So Nancy, thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'd now like to acknowledge some of the other people who worked so hard to make this event happen. Scott Griffin is our Public Relations and Marketing Specialist who put together the foundation brochure. Some people had them on the way in, and the beautiful program booklet that you have at your tables. If anybody needs an extra booklet, let us know because we have extra copies. Scott is also our photographer for this evening. And Scott, can you come forward and just like to thank you? Thanks for all your hard work. Thank you. I'd also like to thank Mill River and Tom Finzi in particular, and Kathleen for providing this lovely venue and for helping with all the details this evening. And there were a lot of details. Next, I would like to acknowledge the work of the CES Foundation Board. It's comprised of dedicated volunteers from a variety of backgrounds, each of whom contributed to the success of our initiatives and the planning for tonight's event. Board members present this evening, I'd like you to stand, please. Our Secretary, Alan Wachowski. Treasurer, Larry Altavilla. Chip Dumais. Professor Jim Castagay. Where are you, Jim? Maria Dryand, Tony Maida, Leah Paul, Sylvia Salinas, and Terry Peavy. If you don't want to stand, Terry, we just had a knee operation and co-chair of this event. I give her a lot of credit for being here. Once again, an event like this takes teamwork to pull off, and I'm so appreciative of the time so many people have given. In particular, I want to acknowledge the members of our board who participated in the Development Committee. And the Development Committee is a subset of the Board of Directors. We meet before the Board of Directors to organize and to do the planning. So, first of all, I'd like to have Professor Jim Castagay come up, please. Jim helped with all the communication, including the printing of our program booklets, the sponsorship of this event, and obtaining one of our silent auction items and providing the videographer. So thank you, Jim. Sylvia Salinas. Sylvia? Sylvia is a parent of students at 6 to 6, and she helped us tremendously by obtaining 2 sponsors for the event, communicating our mission to the parents of 6 to 6, and helping with the decorations and the sale of our tickets. So this is just a small token. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'd like to thank Terry Sheehy, co-chair of this event, who arranged for all the details here at Mill River, obtained silent auction items, and obtained sponsorships. Maria, thank you so much. And Maria Dryand. Maria was also the co-chair. Maria is responsible for the beautiful decorations, and helping out every single issue she was helping with. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much. And as Chip mentioned before, there's one person who delights in making sure that I know what I'm doing. And now Chip is learning that you have to give appropriate reverence, because this person you can't do anything without, and that's Barbara Pace. So Barbara. Thank you, sir. Before I call Maria up to describe how, because I understand you're going to, Maria, you're going to also talk about the dinner for Terry. Okay. I want to let you know that Maria was responsible for putting together the beautiful lottery and the gift card boards that are out there for the silent auction. If you haven't seen the silent auction, I just get over there because they're really quite amazing. So Maria, would you come up and describe how dinner is going to work and also how the raffle is going to work?
Good evening, everyone. Dinner will be starting shortly. It's due to start 7:15, but we went a little over, but it will be... Okay. So we're going to be starting as soon as I finish talking. So I'll be quick. We're going to call tables up, and then the stations are set up in the back, and they'll be serving you. And we hope you enjoy our rock and roll menu. And
don't eat the centerpieces because they're sprayed with hairspray.
And then we're going to be having music by DJ Dogi Jam from 8:30 to 10. And before the music stops, we will be picking the raffle prizes, and we will have a poster that will list the winning numbers. So once we'll post it up, so you can come and check your numbers to see if you won anything. And we'll also be determining who wins the silent auction so that you can come and claim your gift. And once again, we'll be also choosing the winner of the 50-50 raffle. So half of it goes to the foundation and the other half goes to the winner. So we'll be doing that. Is that it?
I think so.
I think so. So
at about 9:15 we'll be.
Yeah, we'll be doing that probably around 9:15. So. All right, so enjoy your dinner and enjoy dancing after.
Absolutely.
And then we'll see you at the raffle prize.
Thank you all again. We hope those of you who are of a certain age, like me, will enjoy the nostalgia of the music, and those of you who are younger will find amusement in the music our parents thought couldn't stack up to the big band era. The most important thing is to have fun, dance, 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 and if you'll excuse me, After listening to the news all day today, I have to say it. May the 4th be with you.
She knows